All right, so going to be doing my review of Del Toro's Frankenstein, one of the most anticipated movies I've been waiting for all year. And after getting a lot of critical reception during its limited theatrical release, I've been really excited for this. And did this movie disappoint? No, absolutely not. My only regret is that I didn't get to see this in theaters, because watching this movie and seeing it all on like TV on Netflix, I was like, it is a total disservice that this movie is basically that this movie is essentially just a one and done. It's this movie didn't get like a widescreen theatrical release. Like that really is. I feel like that's that's a crime. Honestly, it really does feel like an absolute crime that this movie didn't get like a wide theatrical release, and because this movie is beautiful, and I really do hope right out the gate that like this movie does get like some kind of Oscar. Like I hope it gets an Oscar for at least cinematography alone. I hope it is in like condition for like best picture, but I feel like cinematography would be the best one. It's like, if anything, it's kind of like how I viewed Sinners. Is that Sinners really does feel like if that movie doesn't win for best music, then what's the point? This movie is the same thing, where it's like where it should win best, at least best cinematography. This movie is beautiful. There are just like some really gorgeous moments in here. There are some gorgeous scenes throughout this film, and I, for the life of me, just cannot. I am just in awe of this film. Like I really am genuinely in awe of this movie, and I hope it gets a Blu-ray release. I really do. So I'm going to try my best not to spoil the movie, even though, yes, technically the movie's been out, so there have been spoilers, but for out here, I am not going to spoil it for anyone. This movie has one of the best casts I've ever seen in a Frankenstein movie. Oscar Isaac as Victor Frankenstein is arguably one of the best Frankensteins I've ever seen in my life. Like, he actually, like, a lot of his mannerisms, as well as even how he dresses, it feels a lot like he's invoking Peter Cushing. In fact, this whole movie feels like a very stylized Hammer film. Like, it's a more dramatic Hammer film. Especially again with Oscar Isaac, like how he like carries himself, how he like, because this Frankenstein, this Victor is very much a Victor who is, the ends justify the means, and he's very like absolutely like I am like I'm playing God here and things like that. So it's really, I really do like that he's kind of invoking this Peter Cushing kind of feel to him. Jacob Elordi as the monster might be the second best Frankenstein monster of all time. I'm not even joking. And the only reason I say that he's the second best is because Boris Karloff exists. His portrayal as the monster is fantastic. There's sadness, there is, pain, there's rage, there's fear, and he really embodies that. I really do feel like this is what Robert De Niro's interpretation of the Frankenstein monster from Kenneth Branagh's movie should have been. Like, this whole movie really does feel like, if I'm going to be honest, it really does feel like a better version of Branagh's movie. Like, this is the movie Branagh thought he was making back in the 90s with De Niro as the monster. But Jacob Elordi invokes so much pain as well as so much, like, passion as the monster. It's something like, it is genuinely something beautiful, and I really do like it. Like, I really do like how this movie plays out. Mia Goth, I think, is fine. I don't think she's the best Elizabeth, but the scenes we do have of her are good, especially with her and the monster. But there isn't really a lot of her. This is more of Victor's story, and also about childhood trauma, believe it or not. Like, there's a lot of, like, like the generational trauma. There's a much different take on Victor's father in here than in most forms of the past adaptations. That's all I'm going to say on that. And this movie's gory too. Like, it's a beautiful film, but there is like some straight up, like, especially in the beginning scene, like the monster just straight up finishes some people. Like, one guy got it bad. Actually, I think two guys definitely got it bad, but there was also some wolves that got absolutely destroyed. But yeah, but I have to stress that this movie is not a horror movie by any stretch of the imagination. This is not a horror film. This is a movie about pain as well as trauma, as well as how far are you willing to go for your success. I really do feel like that part of the story really carries home. Like that part of the film really carries into throughout the story. And again, I have to stress, this movie is beautiful. This movie is absolutely beautiful. I mean, some of the CGI animals, I will say, looked really like a lot of the CGI they did use. Not great in some scenes, but the just scenery, the shots, everything else in this film is something beautiful and something to really behold in that regard. So I really enjoyed this movie. This is again, Del Toro proves why he's so good. He's the real monster maker here. Like, Del Toro once again proves that he is a master of monsters, and I really do hope that this movie gets an Oscar nomination and maybe even an Oscar win for this film. But yeah, the one thing I feel like Elizabeth's whole storyline gets diminished here, as well as Mia Goth, who's just fine. I also do feel like what's his name? Christoph Waltz's character. That character feels a little too eccentric, but you do find out why he's a little eccentric. But I feel like his whole thing clashes with the rest of the movie, in my opinion. Like, his whole character arc kind of like goes on a little too long, and by the end of it, you're just like, okay, that's yeah. And this is coming from someone who does really like Christoph Waltz as an actor, but really felt like his character was kind of unnecessary after a certain point, and then it just kind of ends unsatisfying. But do I still recommend Del Toro's Frankenstein? Yeah, absolutely. You need to go watch this movie on Netflix right now. It's a beautiful film, and I hope it gets a home release, like an actual physical release. But yeah. Anyway, you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.